Welcome to Plymouth Panther football, and Plymouth Panthers travel to Waupun tonight to take on the Waupun Warriors. Hello again, everybody. It's Brad Bulbrick along with Mike Briggs tonight, bringing you tonight's action. Beautiful night for football here at probably 70 yet. Feels like it anyhow. And as always, and maybe Kurt, you can get a shot at that bonfire in the end zone. Every year we've been here, there's been a bonfire at that end of the end zone in that family's backyard enjoying Eastern Wisconsin Conference football.
Can't ask for a better night for football, Brad.
Well, that's for sure. This program is brought to you by the backers, our Plymouth Community TV 14 sponsor team. We're proud to have the backers supporting the youth and teams in our community. Introducing the starting lineup for the Plymouth Panthers. Number 5 is Colin Denzine, and number 9 is Zach Kane. Number 11 is Colin Niles, and number 13 is Justin Pickard. Number 72, I believe, nope, 32, I'm sorry, 32, of course, is Tyler Williford, and number 51 is Dunton Saladini. This is your offensive line coming now. Number 56 is Zach Bradley. Number 59 is Wesley Meinert.
Junior offensive lineman, number 62.
Number 62, our junior lineman is Matt Oldig. And senior offensive line number 76 is Luke Held. Might make mention that Colin Denzine, I shouldn't say Colin. Yeah, Colin Denzine, coming off a knee injury. Looks like he's going to play a little bit tonight and add more spice to the cake, so to speak.
He's going to give it a try, you bet.
He's got a brace for his right knee situation. He has a torn ACL of sort, and he can play with it with the brace. He's just got to be able to make that adjustment and deal with it.
As they introduce the Waupun Warriors, let's give everybody up to date to where everybody is in the conference. The Plymouth Panthers are leading the conference. They're 3-0, as is Kewaskum. Both
Correct.
of those teams are 3-0, and Waupun actually might be the lone stone at the bottom. They're 0-3. However, it's going to be a change of. It's going to be a test of our secondary because Waupun's going to throw between 40 and 50 passes in this game. And maybe more in this game. If they get the ball enough time.
It's all relative to how well our defense takes care of business,
right?
Causing 3-and-outs or very short-lived offensive series for the Waupun Warriors. But they're in a hurry up kind of offense.
Yep. But the Plymouth Panthers believe, looking at the defense that they're going to take on against Waupun, that they're going to score a lot of points. The issue tonight is how many points will Waupun score, because they are high octane. They're going to throw the ball so many times, and it's really going to be a test for our secondary. It really is. And so it's going to be kind of an interesting game. If you look at it on paper, the Panthers should have a big win tonight, but you never know when you play a team that can throw the ball as many times as the Indians do.
And tell you the truth, when you go with a hurry-up offense, your defense, if they're on the field a lot, they get tired. We have kids going both ways.
That's right.
Every week, another kid steps up so that we have less and less number of kids going both ways, and the coaching staff has really worked hard to develop kids that are kind of waiting on the wings, and they might get some of their chances tonight because of that high-octane offense.
One of the things tonight, we're sitting, Trockel will not be playing tonight.
Trakel will not be playing tonight.
And so we're going to see a new face in the lineup there. I think Miskey might be taking that spot on defense, and we'll see how that plays out in the secondary.
Trakel's a kid that has really come a long way, has developed, and he's a mainstay in that defense. We'll have to see what kind of effect that really has.
We get ready for this kickoff.
Kicking off for the Panthers, of course, is Jared Weinbauer.
He's taking the place of Jordy Higginbotham, who was hurt last week.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, that's right. Oh my, a little more room than they needed up to the 29-yard line.
Well, the initial hit was inside the 20, and broken tackle, and finally brought down there by, I believe, Pickard. Be 1st and 10 for the Waupun Warriors at their own 28-yard line. We'll set that defense for you as we move along. 1st and 10 Warriors.
Now remember, they run very little. They're going to go up the line. They're going to throw that ball a lot.
Well, they're going to spread the field a little bit.
Yep. As they do, they spread both sides.
They've got almost Eagles. They got a wing a little bit on the right side. That's that counter coming the other way. That's going to be a pass, option pass, but Luke Hell's going to sack it right there. Luke Hell off the right side of the defensive line and really hunted that down. He comes unblocked just because he was going to hopefully be suckered in to the first fake this way, but he did not read that at all. He knew what was coming.
Well, Hell's had some great games, and he starts out tonight with a big sack. It's going to bring up a second down, and oh goodness.
Second down and 19 yards for the Waupun Warriors. And it's a fake and a take.
Oh, a lot of room up the middle.
That is that option read offense, and what he did is he rode that back to the left side. Once he gets a flow, he sees one person read, and it's usually either a defensive end minor. If he comes down on the inside, he will take it back against the grain. He did that there.
They get the loss back plus a yard. It's going to go 3rd down and 9. 3rd and 9, big 3rd down situation for the Warriors here to start this game out.
Straight shotgun set. And sack there again.
That'll be taking care of business.
Doing a great job of putting pressure on the quarterback. 2 times they made plays in the backfield, Mike.
Right, and there's your first 3 and out. So they did not get a single pass off. Here I was talking about how much they passed. They did not get a single pass off on this first series because they just didn't have time.
Panthers will get the ball back in pretty decent field position given fielding this punt. And not end over end, kind of a spiraling sideways, and that ball is going to bounce down inside the 40, down to about the 38, 36, I'm going to say about the 38-yard line of the Plymouth Panthers. 1st and 10 for those Plymouth Panthers.
And that'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. We'll get that offense up on the board for you. Gary Kaiser working in the studio to bring that to you. You'll be seeing those names up on the screen.
Well, we introduced them to begin the game.
Yep.
Denzine, Cullen, split to the right. To the left side is Zach Kane.
Look for Kane.
Split back shotgun formation. Good snap over to the right side with Staley. Staley is going to gain about 10 yards, just short of the first down, I believe. Gain of about 9.
And that will be the difference between these two teams, is that the Panthers will run the ball. And they are going to just carry that ball and make them stop the run first. Even though Colin Niles set a passing record last week, they're not going to live by the pass tonight. They're going to grind it out.
Well, it's going to be a measurement here, and I think they're going to grind it out for 2 reasons. One is that gives that defense a chance to rest, keeps that hurry-up offense off the field, burns the clock, shortens the game a little bit, you know. But I'll tell you, the Panthers can run with the best of them. I mean, they did it last week.
Right.
That measurement is good for a first down. 1st and 10 Panthers at their own 48-yard line.
Getting back to the conference playing, Two Rivers has not played Kewaskum yet. That's one we're waiting on.
That'll be a good matchup.
And that'll tell you if Kewaskum's for real. Kewaskum 3-0, the Panthers are 3-0. We're at the halfway mark, Brad. Halfway through the conference.
Kewaskum struggled with Sheboygan Falls, who we handled very easily, and they struggle with New Holstein, who we handled very easily. So there's a quick jump screen. Kane with a nice move down the side, and he's got a chance.
Almost breaks it.
Tripped up there. That's a jump screen, and he did a nice job of reading his blocking, got outside, and gain of about 25 yards.
Oh, come on, he gained a bunch. I know he's down at the inside the 30-yard line of the, nope, down to the 31.
So
one step from breaking it, Brad.
20 yards on the play. 1st and 10 at their own, at the Waupun now, 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10.
Shotgun formation, double wings. That's an inside shovel. Going to go ahead and toss it to the right. Sealing will turn the corner and stay in bounds, but he'll get down near the 25-yard line.
So we'll get 5 or 6. Let's get 6 yards. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 4.
Sealing is down right now. Hurt himself. And I got to tell you, Dan Canales was there very quickly. And they're going to take some time.
No, this
and I believe he's hurt.
On a night like this, you don't need Kane hurt because Kane's been a very high-octane player for the Panthers. They bring the trainer over. How they're doing that, maybe we can talk about a couple of our friends, the Backer Club here.
The Panther Football Booster Club thanks all of the fans of Panther football and the many businesses in our community who support our cause. Their goal, that's the Panther Booster Club, Football Boost Club, is to support the coaches in molding young men who do well on the field and even better in life. Thank you to the Plymouth Community TV 14 sponsor group in filming and broadcasting Panther football game for many years. Keep up the good work. As always, go Panthers. And for many years, I got to look back a long way, and we've been doing it for a lot of years, Mike.
That's right.
Well, sailing off on the sideline, and he's hurt hand or wrist of sort. 2nd and 4. And
first down. There'll be a first down inside the 20, down to the 17-yard line.
Tyler Williford, gain of about 7, and a couple of the competitors kind of tangled up with their hand gear and foot gear. Happens once in a while. On 1st and 10, Panthers inside the 20, down to about the 17-yard line. Panthers doing what they need to do here.
Yeah.
Grind it out, use that clock up, keep that offense off the field. I don't think we're afraid of the offense. We just don't want them to use that clock and make
lots
this
of
game
room
a lot
on the
longer.
left side.
Williford over the left side.
Willie gets inside the 10, down to the inside the 5, down to the near the 4-yard line.
A good sweep right there. They just got out in front of that. Not a lot of resistance right there, as we said early on, Mike. This defense is not an issue for us. It'll be 1st and goal at about the 4-yard line. About a 15-yard gain for Williford. I formation. Williford over the right side, easily
First
walks
and goal,
in.
he walks it in.
Touchdown Panthers, 6-0 Panthers at 8:30 in the first quarter.
So the Panthers score first.
Well, and it's exactly what you had talked about, Mike.
Yep. They simply took the ball, marched it down the field, a couple short passes, but really, they can't stop the running game. Now, the Panthers did a 3-and-out on Waupun. We'll see if they can do it again, but right now we're going for that extra point.
Holding is Colin Niles for Weinbauer.
It's hard and through.
Good.
Panthers take a 7-0 lead, 8:30 left in the first quarter.
And another one of our sponsors is the Osthoff Resort in Elkhart Lake. The Osthoff Resort, a 4-diamond triple A property in Elkhart Lake, is currently hiring for full and part-time positions. Students and adults are encouraged to apply. Whether you're looking for a part-time job or seeking career options, check out their employment page on www.osthoff.com to discover unique and exciting employment opportunities in guest services, housekeeping, restaurant, culinary, and spa. That's all there at the Osthoff. The Osthoff Resort focuses on delivering the best Midwest resort experience to their guests, and their success is to build by their corporate team members.
Ooh.
Join the Osthoff team today.
Getting ready to kick off here? Now we'll see if the Panthers can do 2 for 2, meaning stop the Waupun passing game 2 in a row.
And if that happens, indeed, Coach Knauss will be extremely happy, because the first, the first 6.5 minutes of this game has been exactly what you come to order here. I should say 3.5 minutes of this game.
Yep. Yeah, they only play 12-minute quarters.
I believe that's
in high
correct.
school ball.
Yep. Line drive caught right there.
I'll be at the 35. We'll see Waupun goes at it 35. Kurt Zulp on the camera here.
Well, Weinbauer really did not
job.
hit that very well at all. It's almost like he was intending a squib kick.
Yeah.
And Coach Knauss is just talking about, put that ball in the air and line drive. Good field position for the Warriors at their own, just outside the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 Warriors. I'm going to have triples to the left.
Wow.
3 wide receivers to the left, single to the right. Shotgun formation, back, quick pitch to the back. Nice job by Held turning that in. He's going to try to return.
Waits for some help.
He's going to get some angles here. Nice job of going back against the grain.
That is.
I'll tell you, that was very well defended by the Panthers, but to reverse that field like that, you got to have some inside-out pursuit that has to take care of that. He's going to gain about 8.
It was all done by the running back because the Panthers did play it very, very well. The defense read it well, but good running by Waupun back.
Try to set that defense for you if we get a chance. Hurry-up offense is kind of tough to do, but we'll make an effort. Here's another running play, and it's going to be a gain of about 7 yards right there.
That'll be the first down of the Waupun football team of this game.
Well, on the nose guard, you have Zach Bradley, number 56. At one defensive end is Wesley Miner, number 59. The other defensive end is Luke Held, who we've called his name at least twice now at the other defensive end. We'll get those backers for you as we move along here. Inside backers are 52 Huffman and 40 Ullman. Quick.
Well, we're just not wrapping up very well.
That's one of those things where if you don't put them down on the ground, they got to have a chance to get a few more yards, and that's indeed what happened right there.
It's going to bring up 2nd and short again for him. 2nd and maybe 1, and they're now down at the 41-yard line of the Panthers. This is one of the things that the coaches talked about is, can we hold this offense? We can score, but we have to hold them.
I think our defense can hold this offense, but they have to be disciplined. Right now, we've had a few missed tackles and a little breakdown on the ball coming back against the grain here a little bit. And there, a drop ball thrown right on the money. Miskey on the defense, maybe a step behind, but dropped, and luckily dropped, because that would go on for
that might have been for Hollywood.
It might have been.
Yeah.
They bring up 3rd and 1.
There's still an awful lot of plays in the playbook when you have 3rd and 1.
Well, we mentioned Ullman, an inside linebacker, along with Huffman, Cody Huffman, an inside linebacker, and number 32, Tyler Williford, the Mike middle linebacker, so to speak. Outside linebackers we'll talk about in a little bit. Another run.
Not going to get that first down. Not
and
easily.
Ullman is going to wrap that up. They're going to be awfully close, but I believe they're going to have it. Nope, they're going to be short. They'll wrap that up short. It'll be 4th down and about 1 yard to go. We're watching the coach for Waupun, and he's talking about a little bit of a spread here. And I'll tell you right now, you just want to jump some routes maybe a little bit and be conscious of the 2 backs in the backfield.
Going on 4th down.
It's a give to the side.
Going to get up to the outside.
Yardage. He's going to turn the corner.
And a bunch.
Yeah, run out of bounds there, but that's a situation where they got to take care of making that contact at the line of scrimmage and make that really go deep.
Right.
And Coach Canales is not happy with the play on that one. And one thing is Kane took a real tough angle. He had an angle on him, and the kid just has good speed, turned the corner, 1st and 10. Just outside around the 23-yard line.
Yeah, 23. It's a little hard to tell from here.
Another jump screen here.
This
nice
time,
well played. Auburn's got to take him down here, though. Still hasn't had him down, but they stopped his progress.
Hard running group. Now, this is a group that's 0-3 in the conference, and they're not playing like it.
Well, they're able to score. Let's put it that way. Are they able to defend? That's another question mark. Are we able to defend? Absolutely. Are we able to score? Absolutely. We have the upper hand here. It's just a matter of taking care of business. Brings up 2nd and 7. Now you got a I formation shotgun with a power I formation shotgun. Try to run out of that. I will tell you this, Mike.
No one fooled.
That offensive line for Waupun does not hit a lot of people.
No. That went untouched.
Well, you know, it's one of those things where you look at it and go, okay, that person comes untouched. You know, we've seen that a few times now, you know. And they're not undersized. They got good size in the front side there. And it's gonna be he's got to the outside, down inside the 10, and down to the 9. One of those things where the Panthers just, they know what they run. They know what they run. They just did not jump that route very well and get to the point.
We don't have a very good angle here of what's happening. But it looked
a 13-yard gain, and we 1st and goal at the 9. Now the field gets really short. Good pursuit inside out by Williford there. Nice job by Aubers to turn that ball. out to the sideline and take care of business. I think they're going to maybe even lose one there or two.
Gave him a. Now they're showing on the scoreboard a net gain of 1.
Well, they were at the 9.
Yep.
So no gain, maybe a loss of a little bit. Shotgun formation. They like the slant route, and there it is again. This time, incomplete. Pickard right there. They like to curl up in a soft spot there, Mike, and they what they do is they try to find those soft spots. They read the defense a little bit and say, okay, if I got a defender shading my inside, I curl up outside. If I got to shade it, and so Panthers are playing pretty much head up to get that read out of the quarterback's eyes. Well defended right there. Nice job by Dominic Buccini.
Yep. You got it right.
Say. It'll bring up 4th and 9 at the 9-yard line, 4th and goal, so to speak.
Yep.
Buccini right there.
Now
that was that slant route that
now they're going to huddle up. They're thinking about this one.
Well, there's a couple things they might huddle up about. They might say, let's try to draw them offside. Let's do a snap count that they're not used to.
4th and 9 though.
That one play that you work on in practice, say
that
here's
one
the
trick.
time, you know.
Wow, split out way wide left.
4th and 9. At the 9, 4th and goal, so to speak. A quick pitch.
Tackling problems.
Absolutely.
Still tackling problems.
I tell you, the kid's pretty nifty. Does not get the touchdown. It'll be over on downs, but boy, he made it interesting.
Yes.
Should have been probably tackled for a loss, tell you the truth, Mike.
Absolutely should have been a loss. Instead, he made it a little scary. He almost got to the end zone. But the Panthers will take over. But take over inside the 5, run on the 4-yard line if I'm not trying to look down the sidelines here.
We will not see Staley for the rest of the game. It looks like Sam Staley has a hand or wrist injury, and he's be tending to, but it's significant enough you will not see him the rest of the night. Colin Niles with a sneak right there.
Oh, not much.
Not much at all. He'll get out to about the 5 from the 3. Brings up 2nd and 8. That you might explain why they do a quarterback sneak right there.
Well, I don't know why we do a quarterback sneak right there.
Get yourself a little bit of breathing room, you know?
Yeah.
Give yourself a chance to roll.
Our backs are too good. We don't have to do a quarterback sneak. We don't. No, I can't tell you why.
Well, with this I formation, sometimes you just want to get those couple yards, and now you can go at it, you know?
Yep.
This
Like I
I
said,
formation.
we don't have a real good look here at our station here.
Over the right side.
Lots are open there.
You're going to gain about 4 or 5. Ball carrier there is Williford. Williford will move to the tailback. And we're kind of depleted in the running back ranks as Brad Trakel is not available tonight. And now Sam Staley is down and out for the night.
Yeah, on 3rd and 1, though, it's now I can understand a quarterback sneak.
3rd and 1, yep. That was a gain of about 7 yards right there. Nice job by Williford just taking it up over the right side.
3rd and a short one for the Panthers.
Williford over the right side. He's going to bounce it.
Oh,
he'll
get that and more.
He's going to reach it.
Now that's breathing room.
Out past the 25 to 26-yard line.
Yeah, that's breathing room now. Now let's get back to our regular plan.
Well, I think our regular plan is pretty much smash mouth at Adam, and they're doing a real nice job right now.
Yes.
I'd like to catch who's at their fullback spot, if you can help me with that, Mike. I have not caught that yet. Looks like maybe Omen, number 40, is at the fullback spot. Again, shuffling around, and kids, next guy up, and that's exactly what Omen is doing right here.
Back to pass.
Oh, boy. That's going to go the other way. Nice tackle there.
That pass was right in the midst.
Well, that was one where you got to have it back because they flooded that zone, but defensively they flooded the zone just as well. Saladini makes a nice tackle to save the return from a touchdown.
But they give the ball
right back.
The ball just inside the 20. So Panther defense has to go back out there in the red zone.
Well, Colin Niles had a great game last week. That was one he wants back and put back in his pocket.
Yeah.
This usually makes great decisions. That one was a tough one.
Good defense there, though. Very little.
Tackle there by Wesley Minert. And we have a running back or lineman down, I believe. Lineman down for Waupun Warriors, possible knee injury. Well, relax, rejuvenate, and renew. Katie Henning, a licensed massage therapist with 15 years experience, treats clients of all ages at Plymouth Professional Massage Therapy in a clinic setting. She provides personal consultation to customize treatment for stress relief and healing. If you're not better in 2, they will refer you. Means if after 2 treatments you've not improved, you're referred to another health professional. A certified health coach, Katie, that's what she is, will work with companies and groups to help employee wellness for a more productive workforce. Follow Katie at www.plymouthprofessionalmassage.com or www.katie-henning.healthcoach.integrativenutrition.com. It's a mouthful.
I can't believe Katie's 16 years of experience. I remember when she was just a algebra student in high school.
Well, time flies when you're not having as much fun as we are, right?
Isn't that that's always how it is,
Well, a significant injury here. We got another one of our sponsors here.
Sure. Dr. Tim and Cheryl Ziegler and the staff at Advanced Eye Care can provide all of your healthcare eye needs, whether it's vision or eye health testing, a new pair of glasses, and a wide selection of frames of contact lenses under their guaranteed contact lens success program. Advanced Eye Care does it all. Most insurance plans and Medicare are accepted. Advanced Eye Care leading the way in total vision wellness. AdvancedEyeCarePlymouth.com. And we're back to business here. They're still showing it should be a second down.
Second gain, very short gain, probably 2nd and 10, 2nd and 9. Panthers lead 7-0 here with 2:29 and counting in the first quarter. Panthers had a very nice drive early on, took it in for the score. Waupun had a nice drive, stalled at about the 5-yard line, and Plymouth then turned the ball over after 1 first down.
Now we got a race on there. There
Nice
we go.
pressure.
There we go.
Good job by Cody Huffman, number 52, coming in on the blitz out of the linebacker position. And it's kind of a blitz, but it's not kind of a blitz because we have 3 down linemen and we have 3 backers on the inside. And the whole idea behind this offense is the offense has to guess who's coming. And that time, Coach Knaus called the right number right there. Cody Huffman with the sack.
It's 3rd down and a bunch. 3rd and almost 20. Oh.
Trips to the left, over the middle. Boy, they sure like that slant route and stuff over the front and over the middle. It'll be 4th and 20.
Good coverage, though. Good coverage.
Very good coverage. Brings up 4th and 20. They're going to go for it here because it really a punt does not do you much good. They do not have a great kicker, from my understanding. So the Panthers in the driver's seat right here.
You toss that thing up and it's intercepted somewhere inside the 20. It's just like you punted it into the end zone.
Absolutely.
So why not?
And Panthers defensively should not be thinking interception. They should be thinking knock the ball down.
That's right. That's right. We'll get a sack here.
They'll get a good sack.
That's what they do.
Ball's loose.
Oh, no.
Ball's loose.
Oh, referee called it down.
I'm going to tell you something.
That was a bad call.
The only reason that was a bad call is the official had he was watching the play, but the play had their back to the play, and that ball was loose early. That was a pickup 6. Early whistle. And I'm going to tell you something, Mike. I noticed an early whistle on the extra point.
Okay.
And
maybe we're going to have it all night.
Preventative measures always. We might have that all night. We've had that a few times this year.
Yeah. Oh, that was touchdown all the way.
Nonetheless, Panthers, great defensive stop.
It'll just take a little longer to score, but that was all the way. Plenty of room for Willie.
Well, Williford took his time getting up in there. He was looking for one more block to bounce outside, and it just didn't happen. I think he could have got a lot more by just chunking up in there, but nice run. Gain of about 10 yards, maybe 11, 1st and 10. Panthers now inside Waupun Warrior territory.
They're down about the 48-yard line of Waupun. It's just a matter of how much longer it'll take for them to score, but they would have scored right on that play.
Niles in shotgun formation. Williford out the outside. He's going to gain at least 10.
Yep, he gets another 10 or a dozen.
About 11 yards there.
It's going to be another very, very close to a first down.
Well, you don't mind seeing Williford at a tailback because he really can make things happen. He's got good size. He does really, really well. And, you know, he gets good blocking up front. And what Oman does is Oman's never afraid to put his nose in there.
Right.
That's for sure.
Counting the final seconds, 40 seconds left of the first quarter. Panthers on the 38-yard line. Oh, a little bit of a
tough exchange.
Tough hand up, but we're open now.
The bounce outside. This could score. And it will score. Touchdown, Tyler Williford.
Williford with the touchdown.
13-0 with 25 seconds left in this first quarter. Panthers lead 13-0. Well, Williford was, again, got through the line of scrimmage without anybody touching him, and then he kind of read his block and kind of bounced it outside and felt the pressure and was able to bounce it outside. Easy touchdown for the Plymouth Panthers, and the extra point from Weinbauer is good. 14-0 with 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Well, another one of our sponsors is the Van Horn Auto Group in Plymouth. Takes a straightforward approach to helping our customers solve credit problems with assisting in rebuilding their credit with an auto loan. Van Horn, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Joe Van Horn Chevrolet, and Sheboygan County Budget Auto are dedicated to making your car buying experience as enjoyable as possible. To apply for a credit loan online, please visit vhcars.com. And Jim's Appliance Repair Service and Sales, the one-stop source for all your appliance needs.
Oh, those are
Jim, a certified technician, provides in-home service and repair for appliances, including washers, dryers, dishwashers, refrigerators, ovens, ice makers, microwaves, and garbage disposals with the same time service in the Plymouth area. New appliances, Jim Appliance Sales can help you purchase from all major brands. Jim's overhead is low, so your price is also low. Call Jim at 920-892-2333 or visit their website at www.jims-appliance-repair-service.com. Let Jim take care of your appliance needs. You'll be glad you did. And that kick goes out of bounds.
And that'll come out to the 35.
Well, that's two kicks that Weinbauer has not hit at all.
Right.
And he might try to be making too many adjustments here.
I think he's thinking too much.
Could very well be.
Sometimes, you know, it's like a golf game. Sometimes you just go up and hit it. You know,
Well,
just go up and kick it.
He's a sophomore, so
Yeah.
he's a young kid, you know. And that's going to happen once in a while. And what you got to do is just say, you know, just do what you can do your best, you know. And I mean, if he would have kicked the extra point, if he would have kicked like he kicked the extra point, that'd been fine. He has a strong leg, no question about
that's
it.
right. 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Waupun getting their fourth touch on the ball.
Trips to the right, and they are running a whole lot more than I expected, Mike.
Yep.
That was a fake dive, quarterback keep. That was that zone. That was that dive read.
Yeah, and they lost about a half a yard on the play. I'm wondering if they aren't they gave up their pass too soon, maybe. You know, they found out they haven't hit the numbers yet.
I think what their idea is try to keep Plymouth honest.
Yeah.
Because they know their pass rush is coming to them. That'll end that first quarter, 14-0. Panthers ahead right now after one quarter. And maybe a few more sponsors, Mike.
You bet. Missed opportunities going to leave a person full of regret, and that's why Miller & Belt Incorporated is giving you so many opportunities to get a new Simplicity tractor or riding lawnmower. You'll find season-ending deals now at Miller & Belt Incorporated. As they say, all things come to an end, and summer is no exception.
That's for sure.
Let Miller & Belt Incorporated help prepare you for winter with preseason savings on Simplicity snow throwers. Also, check out that complete line of steel chainsaws and trimmers. And the Paddock Club. For a truly unique dining experience, visit the Paddock Club, located in beautiful Elkhart Lake. Dinners can take an activity in a bustling, open kitchen from the main dining room and enjoy a delicious sandwich along with a cold Wisconsin beer or a glass of exceptional wine at the Turn of the Century Bar. Their menu, which combines seasonal ingredients with European traditions, features handmade pastas, fresh fish, steaks. Tapa Tuesdays, always great. I've been there for many of those. That's the Paddock Club, open Tuesday through Sunday for your dining pleasure. Yeah, Tapa Tuesday is my favorite. It really is.
Very reasonable and very enjoyable.
Well, you get to try out so many things.
Well, yeah.
Small plates that they bring. You can order 3-4 small plates and share.
2nd and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Quick jump screen, thrown down in the dirt, and incomplete.
Now that's going to start happening because the quarterback knows he's sensing very little time.
Well,
so he's speeding it up.
He's had a lot of pressure, and he's got to get that ball out quick. And then when you hurry it, and all they're doing there is the bubble person takes the throw, and the other two or other one, depending on how many are over there. Now they got trips, which is 3 wide receivers on that side, will block down. High formation, and it's a give. And he's outside again. We got a late flag
and
here.
that's usually the point
This one's going to be a holding. I think Luke Held got held up inside in that. The coaching staff was pretty vehement about that early on, that a lot of holding was going on there, and this one's going to come back.
Yep. And on holding in high school, it's from the point of the foul. So a 10-yard penalty can be a 15 or 20-yard penalty if it's behind the line of scrimmage. That's
been a point of issue for a lot of coaches. That if you're pass blocking, you're 7 yards deep. You get a holding call. Now you're 17-yard penalty.
That's a 17-yard penalty,
and that's very punitive.
Yeah, I have a disagreement with it.
It's the same for both teams.
Yeah.
We have to qualify that, but it really, to me, is just so punitive that it's out of sync with what we're trying to have happen.
I don't mind a 10-yard penalty, but not from the point of the foul. That's my problem.
Well, 3rd and a lot. 3rd and about
a bunch.
21.
Oh, yeah.
Pump fake, looking long here. And Williford is going to pick that one off.
That's intercepted.
Not Williford. That is going to be, I believe that's Reichert.
Well, it is.
Number 38, Reichert. Nice job of just timing that and just being right there. He says free safety, and he just got over there and just said, bring it to me, and he did a nice job picking that ball off.
So that turnover puts the Panthers on their own 47-yard line. 1st and 10, already had 14-0, and with a turnover, the Panther offense goes to work again.
Brody Reichert. I'm trying to think of his first name. Brody. Nice job of timing that out and being right there on that wheel route.
Back to pass.
Panthers going to go for a bunch themselves. Zach Kane up and catch. Oh, incomplete. I think Zach did a nice job of competing for that. Slightly underthrown from Niles there a little bit. Zach had separation to the outside. If Niles would throw that to the outside shoulder,
just a little more,
that would have been a big one. But I'll tell you, Zach did a nice job of competing for that one, and almost came up with it on the rebound.
Second and 10.
Community Bank and Trust proudly supports Plymouth Athletics. Show your Panther pride with Panther Spirit Checks available at all Community Bank and Trust offices. They're a member of FDIC. Dive over the left side. Williford's going to spin and gain about, maybe about 4 yards, 3 yards.
Yep. It's going to bring up 3rd down, and a big 3rd down situation for the Panthers. It's going to bring up 3rd down, and I'm going to say 6.
Well, they're just inside the 50-yard line, down about the 48 of the Waupun Warriors. Denzine will check in, as will Pickard. Woolman comes off the field, so you have a single back set here, double wides. This is what we call an eagle formation, where you have double wides to the right, double wides to the left.
Yeah, we're spreading them out.
You can still run out of this quite effectively.
Absolutely.
Fake. And Kane on the seam.
He's got that. He's got a little extra, but it's certainly a 1st down plus about 10. The ball's going to end up inside the 40-yard line.
Inside the 35, right around the 35, I believe.
Yep.
1st and 10 for the Panthers. I'll tell you, Zach Kane struggled early on in the year, and he has just really been lights out, hands on the rest of the way here. First and 10 Panthers at the Waupun Warrior 35. 10:25 left and counting here in the first set. Omen
Nothing.
with a quick dive, and linebacker's going to be right there to take care of business. That's one of those situations where I think Coach Grant says, well, they got to be keying Tyler Wilford, and Omen's been doing a nice job. You got to throw him a bone too. Just not very well blocked right there, as the linebacker might have been on the blitz, which would normally be picked up by the fullback. Well, the fullback did pick him up.
Yeah. He got hit right at the line of scrimmage. Got maybe one. It's for second down 9, yeah.
Williford over the right side.
Willie
with a great block.
And he's into the secondary, and he's still going. And he's still going. Very close.
Well, I was watching Omen on that one, and when he got up inside there, Mike, he really did put a nice square hat on that linebacker, which allowed Williford to bounce a little bit to the outside and take it down inside of 25 for a first down. And, you take a look at Omen's weight. He weighs 175, and then you got Williford, who is at 205.
Yeah.
The roles are reverse as far as size-wise.
Normally your fullback's going to be the big dog.
Exactly. But Omen's the kind of kid that knows how to mix it up quite well.
First and 10.
Williford over the left side.
Oh,
that
this
time
time.
Omen might have missed his block. It'll be a loss of about 2 yards. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Certainly in 4-down territory here at the 26-yard line.
Well, this is one of those nights where Coach Grant, I can't say has an easy night, but he's much more comfortable because there's a lot of things that are going to work.
Yeah.
Because the Panthers are playing quite well as of late, and the Warriors are not that stout defensively.
Defensively, they've struggled all season.
2nd and 12. Shotgun formation, fake the hit.
Whoa.
And, Bill, I tell you, not very well sealed on that side. Big loss there.
Wow.
That's one where you hope you throw it away, but he didn't even have time to do that.
That's right. I question if he had time to do anything but just do what he did, suck it down.
Well, they overloaded our left defensive side, or left side of our offense, rather. Their right defensive side. They overloaded that, and they came with everything but the kitchen sink on that side, and you got to pick up at least 1 or 2. We didn't pick up hardly anybody there.
Yeah, we didn't adjust very well to that one. It brings up 3rd and almost 25. Goodness, we have to get down inside the 15 for a first down.
And now we're going to have another penalty. This one's going to be a
wow
start.
Let's make it
procedure. So now it'll be 3rd and 29.
Yeah.
You feel like you got the game in hand. You feel like the kids can handle it at night and everything else. But Coach Knaus does not want to see this kind of football. This is the kind of football that says, hey, we can't get to the next level if we play this kind of football.
We've got to be more disciplined.
Absolutely.
You hate to see those little 5-yarders. Those are the ones you hate.
Had a little bit of that against New Holstein last week.
Yep.
Brings up 3rd and 29. You can't get it all back. You want to get maybe half of it back. So you're looking for about a 15-yard play here.
Now
There's
we've got
screen.
time.
Williford. And again, not very well blocked again. Had people out in front, but not able to get a hat and square hat on the people in black. And it'll be a gain of about 3 yards. It'll be 4th and probably about 27, 25, and they're going to go ahead and they're going to punt this
I think
ball
we
away.
should. I think here we should. Let's punt it into the corner and see if we can make something happen. A disappointing series for the Panthers. They got down to the 25-yard line and then stumbled back.
Well, it had a lot to do with pass protection, and really, we really do not need to pass the ball against this team. And this is going to be your scrum kick here.
Yes. Colin Niles is going to be the guy
He's going
doing
to run right. Comes back the other way and incomplete. Colin Niles hurried that.
Yep.
Like, he really hurried that. He had
was wide
much more
open.
time to develop that and threw it way early and way wide. Not a bad idea. I don't think it was going to get you the first down. I got to tell you that. But, hey, it's something that, everybody says hold on to that stuff when you need it, but it gives another team something to think about.
Yeah.
Because they have a vast amount of fakes and everything else.
You're ahead 14-0. Try something. This time maybe bring something out that you haven't tried all year.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line for the Warriors. Quick snap pitch.
Going to turn the corner.
And I'll tell you, Williford was close to the sideline, knocks him out of bounds, but Held might have got held.
I was a little worried that we had a hit out of bounds almost, because boy, that was right on the edge.
Close. Well, that quick pitch, what you have to do is, if you have the back on your side, that defensive end has to play a little wider, or not wider, but be conscious of being outside of that back.
Yep.
That's twice now that back was able to get on the outside edge, at least twice. Here's a screenplay.
And it worked this time.
Tell you, I kind of like their offense because they really diversify it quite a bit, and we just have not done a very good job of tackling tonight. First and 10 for the Warriors at our 45.
Back in Panther territory. 6:20 left in the half.
Well, we'll set the rest of that defense for you. We got the inside backers. Kyle Niles with a short tackle there, gain of about 3. Outside backers are number 45, and that's going to be Ben Albers at this side, bottom of your screen here. On the top side, outside backer is number 4, Miskey. At the corners are Colin Niles and number 13, Pickard. Justin Pickard on the top of your screen. At the safety spot.
Look for him, that's number 13. He'll be guarding at the top of your screen as they're back to pass. They do like that, don't they?
They love the seam route. I'll tell you, Tyler Williford has been there about 2 times for the pick and just has not been able to find the ball. It's either been thrown slightly ahead of him or slightly behind him. He's jumped the route. It's been well scouted. The Panther coaching staff has prepared this defense, but not able to take advantage of it.
Let's give some credit to Waupun, though. That seam does work. They hit that number very nicely.
$14-0. Nice job by Held there. Still able to get the corner and gain about maybe no gain. But what Held did, nice job there, is he recognized he had the back this side, that quick pitch, and get out there.
Yep.
And you don't have to turn it in, but you have to make sure that he's got a belly to the sideline, and that gives plenty of inside pursuit.
That way you get some help.
Exactly.
You slow him down so you get some help from the inside. He did all of that, and it was 0 gain, so it's second down.
3 wide receivers to the right.
This time, they got all of it.
Omen.
Oh, late flag.
I don't know what the flag would be about.
Those look like clean tackles to me. That's what I worry about.
I don't know what the flag would be about.
Oh, come on.
5-yard face mask.
From the point of the foul.
Right. So they will still have a loss. This is another. This one, this one would go against us if I would rule the world.
Yeah.
That would come from the line of scrimmage.
Right.
It can't come from any player plays less than the line of scrimmage.
Once again, this is from the point of the foul.
Exactly.
I disagree with both of those.
You do get the down over though. So
second down now and 15.
Drop ball there.
That one should have been caught.
Bocchini on the coverage, not able to come back to the ball very well.
So we're up third down and 15.
Well, the defensive backs are going to get their workout tonight.
Yes,
they have to be on their best game.
Yep.
Takes a lot of conditioning to be able to cover all these routes. You never know when you're going to get a long route. You have a high intensity level here.
The ball.
Their best receiver is the one down on the bottom side here, number 13. He's running the seam again.
And he hits it.
Tell you, this quarterback's doing a nice job of putting the ball in the mark. Miskey was following it, but never saw the ball coming, and very well thrown. First and 10 at the Panther 13-yard line.
Wow. They had him 3rd and 15.
Well, they're getting a steady diet of this seam route or a slant route. Coach Knaus is talking to him about saying, we got to take that away. We got to get up in front of that. Have they thrown a real out route yet? I haven't seen it.
Now you have.
Now I have. In a game of about 6 yards.
Yeah. Now the ball's inside, right down to the 5-yard line.
But that out route does not hurt you as much, and it's a tougher throw.
Yeah.
It's really a tougher throw. That seam route, if the guy has it down pat, got to take it away. Much better game than I thought it would be, tell you the truth. There's good pressure from the inside.
There's a loss.
Well,
Loss of maybe 3 or 4.
Nice save by Bradley off the nose, and 52, Cody Huffman on the blitz.
Now Waupun can get a first down yet, somewhere around the 1 or 2 yard line.
Exactly.
We're talking 3rd down and about 7 or 6 here.
Well, they've been knocking on the door twice now. This is the second attempt. Panthers, I got to believe you're going to come with some blitz here, and they do. There's that slant route.
And they would have had a touchdown if he pulled that in. Niles doing a nice job.
I tell you, that kid has to make that catch. This quarterback's putting it right where he needs to.
He hits the numbers. He would have some great stats. They've dropped a few on him.
Oh, absolutely.
Here's our 4th down. Now they've been fourth down before here in goal.
Exactly.
Now this is 4th and about 6. They can get a first
I
down.
believe Coach Canals will come with some pressure here, a little bit. And
there's your touchdown.
That's that slant route again, and we're back on it, but we're not taking it away. We're not jumping that route. Touchdown pass. Kid threw it on the money. I got to tell you, this kid can throw the ball.
He can scare you a little. Here it is. They're within 1 touch of tying this game. They tighten her up here. It's they go for the extra point. Will they go for 1 or 2? We'll wait and look here.
Plymouth Furniture and Bed
left.
Well, another one of our sponsors. Now they're going to call a timeout here because they don't have enough people out there. They're not going to call a timeout. They're going to try to go ahead and run it. 5-yard penalty doesn't do a whole lot here.
They end up calling that timeout.
My question is, how does a kid not know they're on the punt, the extra point? Well, that's high school kids.
We've gone through this for years, Brad. We have.
Plymouth Furniture and Bedding Showrooms, located behind McDonald's in Plymouth, has a fine selection of furniture, including sofas, gliders, recliners, end tables, mattresses, bedroom sets, dining room sets, a full line of leather sofas and chairs, plus a whole lot more. They offer a wide variety of styles, so you're sure to find something that suits your tastes and needs. Stop in and take a look around at Plymouth Furniture and Bedding Showrooms, and while you're there, be sure to check out the bargains at their clearance center. You'll be delighted with what you see. And Papa Murphy's offers custom-made take-and-bake pizzas featuring high-quality, fresh toppings generously layered on dough made fresh each morning. Experience the home-baked aroma of a convenient, delicious meal. Papa Murphy's, love at 425 degrees.
Here they go for that extra point.
And it is good.
Up and good.
Well, 14-7. I got to tell you, Mike, Panthers have, they show signs, but we've gotten away from things that we do quite successfully. And defensively, I'm not happy.
No.
If I'm Coach Canals, I'm not happy. The slant route's been there, and the Panthers at times look okay with it. And the next time it's just,
When you look at a team that was 14-0 and the ball.
Right.
And now Waupun's 1 touch away from tying it.
Exactly. And that turnover can happen anytime in high school athletics. It's just the way high school athletics is. Now, we got a whole nother half to play, so don't get me wrong. But Coach Canals is going to have a talk at halftime and just say, hey, wait a minute. We need to define ourselves as a team, and we need to take care of the business that we've set out. And there's no coaching staff that prepares as well as this Plymouth staff in this conference. They are top-notch. I've been part of it, and I know what they do, and I know how hard they work to prepare. Now it's just a point of execution, and Coach Canals is going to settle the troops and get them back down to that situation. But we have 3:34 left in this first half.
Time to score before half.
Yep, and you'll see the Panthers maybe open it up a little bit, but the way high school football is timed, you just never know. You got plenty of time to go a long distance.
Up to the 36.
Good return by Zach Kane. I tell you, it could have been a little bit better block, but Zach made the best out of that. I like the north-south stuff, and then if you can break a seam get it going. First and 10 for the Panthers at their 36-yard line. Brad Balbrick along with Mike Briggs and Kurt Zope on the camera tonight.
Well, the Panthers have one more series before half here with 3:27 left. A couple mix-ups here on the offense, too.
Yeah, we're looking for a wing back here.
Finally got him.
Ullman's going to jump out there.
Kane. Got a little bit.
Nice move. Well, he's going to gain about 3.
I thought he was going to get 5 or 6. I saw a lot of opening. He got caught from behind a little bit.
Well defended, though, by the Warriors, and a nice short tackle right there. That was pretty well done by the Warriors. Second and 9. Second about 7.
The Panthers would have really liked to have a couple plays back. You know, an interception that would take back. We had that 4th down that was overthrown that could have easily been. I don't know if it would have been enough for the first down or not, because we were at something in 29.
Another jump route, one-handed by Denzine, not able to come up with it. I tell you, if Denzine gloves that ball,
he's got a lot of room.
He's got a lot of room. So Coach Grahn giving Waupun a little taste of their own medicine here, with a little bit of the, quick bubble screens and what you call a jump screen.
Big 3rd down situation for the Panthers. They don't want to do a 3 and out here with.
Do not want to do a 3 and out here.
No, 2:45 left in the half.
Plenty of time for Niles here. He's going to roll right.
He's got the 1st down.
He's going to have the
I
first
said
down.
that a little soon.
There's a flag. Comeback block by Bocchini, I believe. I'm not for sure. He's going to get a block in the back, I believe.
That would have been a 1st down. So we'll get the call here.
Yep, illegal block in the back. And I'm not sure in high school if that's 15 or 10. I was watching that block. It was going to be a tough block all along, and I got to tell you, I don't think he really got the back very well, but it was a tough block. And that indeed is a 10-yard penalty, so it still brings up 3rd and about 9.
Yeah. Well, they had 3rd and 7, now 3rd and 9.
Well, the Panthers come out with their Eagles, double wides on both sides. Single back is Williford. See if Kyle Niles can have some time. Bocchini in motion here.
Niles has time. Did he get in? Did he get in?
Up with it? And he does.
Yeah.
Nice job by Bocchini to come up with that toss and put at least 1 foot on the ground inbound. That's all you need in high school.
That's all you need in high school and college is 1 foot. First down, Panthers.
Right at the 50-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Double wides again. Time rolling here. Really, he's not rolling. Oh, he was out of bounds. That's why. Denzine in motion. And another illegal procedure.
And that's going to be against the Panthers.
I think Zach Bradley might have missed the count and kind of like a false snap there.
Making the job tough again for themselves.
Zach's pretty tough on himself, too. I mean, he doesn't like making those kind of mistakes.
1st and 15.
Move back to the Panther 45. Double wides on both sides. Eagle formation kind of thing. Single back again. Colonize in shotgun. Denzine will make it trips to the right side. And Denzine will catch that ball. That's basically the same pass to this that we had to this side, now to the other side.
To the right side, yep. And on the right side, he gets that first. We'll wait for them to mark this because he was 1st and 15 and he got a dozen back, so it's going to bring up a 2nd down and maybe 3 for the Panthers.
Well, it's very manageable now. You don't even have to really pass the ball. You can run the ball. I mean, clock stops at a 1st down. You just got to be in and out of your huddle and utilize that time wisely. And I think that's what you're going to see right here. You're going to see a pretty hard I formation dive. That's going to be a 1st down. Clock will stop.
Very, very close.
2:22.
They're moving the flag.
Panthers will hustle in and out. You know, one thing this coaching staff does is they communicate quite well on the sideline. They know who's coming in, who's coming out. You can hear Greg Gritt, the wide receiver coach. They exchange as much as anybody, and he always is yelling who's in, who's out. Makes things go a lot better for the kids, takes the pressure off the kids. They work real hard at that.
Ball somewhere around the 38-yard line.
Double wides again on both sides. Straight drop by Niles. He's looking. Nothing there. He's going to roll right. Look to run. Cuts it back. Back against the green. Up inside.
He got some room.
He's inside.
Go.
Keeps it
Oh,
balancing down inside the 10-yard line.
I thought he was going to take it to the town here.
And we have a flag.
flag.
This will be a block in the back or something
Sure.
again.
It's
Whenever
in the
you
area
come
where
back
it's gonna be
against the
against the
grain, it
Panthers.
often happens that you'll get that block in the back. But it isn't for the lack of effort. It's just, you know, angles. Coach Canals is not happy at all.
Well, that's going to cost that large gain for Niles. It brings the ball back.
Well, there's plenty of time to score here. The Panthers have all 3 timeouts left, if I'm not mistaken. And now we have an official timeout and a timeout to the Waupun Warriors with 1:48 left in this first half. Another one of our sponsors, Mike.
Ace Supply and Rental, located at 24th Thayer Street in Plymouth, is the home for all your rental needs. Oh, they offer scissor lifts, heavy-duty lifts, skids, mini excavators. Oh, they offer so much, Brad. A lot. They also handle lawn and garden equipment, heavy-duty, zero-turn tractors, concrete equipment, tables, chairs, much, much more. If they don't have it to rent, you probably don't need it.
That's
Ace
right.
Supply and Rental, 893-8676, 893-8676. Reserve that rental item today. Also, Napa Auto Parts. Stop into your local owned Napa Auto Parts located on Clover Lane in Plymouth for all your auto parts needs. Additional store located in Sheboygan and Random Lake. Well, the Panthers have not had as much fun as they were hoping to have. I really expected it to be more like 28-0. I really did.
Well, we had a turnover, and we have a couple situations where we got poor pass protection with sacks and stuff like that. Panthers will iron this out. They're going to get the ball at the beginning of the second half, but they have work to do right here. Omen in motion.
Kane.
Double pass.
Oh, wide open.
Touchdown, Pickers.
Panthers.
What they do, Mike,
There's
is
your trick.
they bring their fullback out in motion. He sets up a 2-man blocking screen for Kane. Kane steps back. You have to throw the ball from Colin Niles to Zach Kane backwards.
Right, that's a live
Because it's a
ball.
lateral, and that way he's allowed to throw the ball again. Picker gets behind the defense, and it's an easy score for the Panthers. Good call by Coach Grahn, and it's another one where another team's going to have to worry about it.
Yep. We call that the Picard, the French connection. That's the French connection there. Picard
Extra
with
point
the
is
touchdown.
up and good. And into the backyard of the fire pit.
That's right. It's 21-7. I feel a little more comfortable now.
That's, you know, they had plenty of time to score. That was probably a very good time to make that call. Coach came out from Waupun, talked to his defense a little bit, talked about what they were expected to see. You know, you talk about that a little bit. That defensive back on that side, he doesn't know if the ball was passed forward or backward. Perceptual-wise, that's so difficult.
He sees the pass. He's going to sneak up to make
Absolutely.
the tackle.
Because
And he leaves Pickard wide open.
You run those jump screens and those bubble screens, and that was a little bit of a bubble screen there. And, you know, I tell you, Zach Kane did not throw a pretty ball, but he threw a smart ball. He just made sure it was going to be completed.
Just lift it up there.
Just a reminder, at 2020 Visions, they do accept insurance for employees of Kohler, Sargento, Masters Gallery, Johnsonville, American Dairy Brands, and many more. You can find 2020 Visions on Facebook, 2020 Visions, or check out their website at www.20-20visions.com. 1:40 left. Panthers lead 21-7. There's a decent kick by
that's what
Weinbauer.
we're waiting for. That's
Down
what we're
inside
looking
the
for.
5. And brought down there. Thought I saw a little tug at the face mask. Might have been a shirt, though. And he'll bring it out to about the 26-yard, 25-yard line.
Yep.
Pretty decent coverage for the Panthers. That's what you want out of your kickers. You can put it down inside the 5-yard line. That's huge.
And with a minute and a half left in the first half, I don't think Waupun will change a thing. They're going to go to the air. No reason to grind it out here.
Dylan Ermer checks in at the nose.
Oh,
all kinds of
lots of
coming there.
flags. That probably means somebody did something wrong,
Obviously.
Yeah.
This officiating group is taking care of business right now. That's going to be holding on the Waupun Warriors. They'll drop it back about.
Well, that's 10 from the spot. That's going to take them back inside the 15.
I got to tell you, as a coach, you look at that and you go, maybe I want the ball back quicker, but they're going to take 10 yards. Panthers have all 3 timeouts left.
So would you think about stopping the clock here?
I would think about declining that, depending upon, but they did have it out at 25, so it's probably smart to take the penalty right here.
You don't get to
But now I would definitely think about timeouts if they do not gain much.
Yeah, you don't get to carry them into the second half.
Absolutely. Use them. Out of bounds. Tops the clock. 1:13 left in this first half. Panthers lead 21-7. Ermer on the nose, Held and Meinert at your defensive ends. Inside linebacker right now is Cody Huffman and Tyler Williford. Now they're out. Well, we talked about they run slant, they run slant, they run slant. Well, there's no hidden secret why they're running outs right now, Mike.
I can't figure that out because they're only getting 3 and 4 yards a crack.
But they're stopping the clock.
And they're stopping the clock for themselves, but they got 3rd and 10.
And the Panthers really want to make a stop right here. They can get the ball back, and we have high octane offense ourselves. And Coach Grun has more tricks up his sleeve, no question. Look for this ball to go to the top of your screen here now.
Yep.
And indeed, he's looking. Nothing there. A sack, and I got to call a timeout right here.
They call a timeout here.
Absolutely. Very well done by the coaching staff.
And they do.
Going to be sacked down inside their own 20-yard line or around the 20-yard line. Panthers could get decent field position here. Here's one of the things that I've always been all about is that I think we have 2 timeouts left, I believe. And what I like is make sure the Panthers can field the ball here.
Right.
You don't want to let that punt get a bounce and get you another
roll.
Exactly.
Get them 15 more yards on the roll.
Especially in high school.
You catch that ball.
I put 2 kids back here, say we're going to field that ball, and we're going to go north and south. We break one, fine. If not, we're going to get that ball in play. Most high school kids will punt that ball 30, 35 yards. So we could get it inside their 50 if we field it and advance. Another one of our sponsors is Plymouth Plumbing and Heating. They offer a wide variety of services, including faucet repair, drain cleaning, and radon mitigation systems. They also feature a large range of products, from water heaters and softeners to boilers and disposals, plus handle a full line of Kohler products. All this at Plymouth Plumbing and Heating on the corner of PP and Pleasant View Road. Check out the beautiful Kohler showroom at Plymouth Plumbing and Heating. It's a great place to gather ideas for that new kitchen, bath, or laundry room. Visit their website at www.plymouth-plumbing.com. That's out of bounds. That's a pretty nice punt.
That is.
And they're going to get the ball at Panthers will have it at their own 48-yard line. I wanted to get inside the 50, but we're not far from that, so we're okay.
No. 55 seconds, there's a lot of plays.
And I believe we have 2 timeouts left. I think that was the first timeout we took right there. Panthers are going to spread this out, and you're going to see something.
Let's just see what happened. Right, let's just see what happened.
Eagle formation again.
There'll be 4 guys going deep, man. A couple of them out there.
Kane and Denzine left.
Look at Kane, number 9, at the bottom of your screen.
Key receiver for the Panthers. Pickard and Bocchini. There's Zach I should say, Colin Denzine on a catch.
The clock will stop to move the chain. So 48 seconds left. The Panthers going without a huddle.
It's nice to see Colin Denzine back out there. He suffered a knee injury early on and just really wanted to get back. He's working with a brace and did a nice job of running that route and received the ball quite well. A quick out and out of bounds. Will the clock run?
Oh,
it will.
They have the clock running. That doesn't help. We'll take a timeout.
Well, what happened there is he caught the ball inside and didn't really get out of bounds. The tackler basically stopped the forward progress, and the forward progress happened inside the boundaries, and that's a proper call there. I think if Colin would have held the ball a little bit longer, he had a deep flag route for the other receiver on that side. And another one of our sponsors is State Farm Insurance. Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids' finances and insurance? Let State Farm agent Jim Schultz in Plymouth help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with Jim handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time for everything else. More money too, because adding State Farm policies could mean earning discounts worth up to 40%. That's money Jim can help you put towards a college savings plan. Call State Farm agent Jim Schultz today and get to a better state with State Farm. Second and 7, gain of about 3.
Ball on the 32-yard line, maybe.
Bukini in motion. He's in the flat. And hit Denzine right in the numbers. Denzine would like to have that one back. That was right on the numbers. Brings up a 3rd and 7.
That was well thrown, right where it had to be.
It was. And Colin will be the first kid, knowing him, he's the first kid he'll say, that's a catch I'm supposed to make.
Should have caught it, yeah. 3rd down and 7. 29 seconds left. 29 seconds is the problem.
Well, you got one more timeout, and you might want to save that for either a field goal attempt or your last 4th down situation or whatever, 3rd and 7 here. Dial straight back, plenty of time. He's going to run. On the right side. He's going to get that 1st down and step out of bounds about the 15-yard line.
Now it's interesting.
Well, 15-yard line, you could have 3 plays.
Yep.
Depending upon where you throw the ball here. And you're at the 15-yard line, 3 plays. Could all be in the end zone.
21 seconds left.
Coach Grahn sending the play in with Zach Kane. The biggest thing you can't take is you don't want a sack here. And Waupun's going to want to get a sack here, so expect some pressure. And you don't want to throw something that's going to be a short yardage gainer and run the clock.
Look for Kane on the bottom of your screen. Looking there. There it is, Kane. Overshot him.
Kane kind of squatted and just stood, and that's a kind of a read route. But he was supposed to run a little bit of a flag there.
I thought he was too.
And I think what he did is the defender kind of read the flag, jumped the flag route, and got ahead of Kane. So Kane just kind of squared up and said, "Throw me on a hook." And that takes a lot of practice for a high school quarterback to get together with a high school receiver in those ranks. But only 5 seconds off the clock.
16 seconds left in the half. Boy, you got Kane at the bottom of your screen. I think the French Connection at the top of your screen. That's Picard.
Straight drop by Niles.
Oh, plenty of time.
He's going to look. He's going to run now. Throwing against the grain. Bukini going to turn it up and get out of bounds. Nice job of getting out of bounds. You got 1 play left. I got to tell you, this is a tough one. Do you kick the field goal or you go for the touchdown right here?
Going.
It's a tough angle. One thing about high school hash marks is they are actually wider than the pro hash marks. So it's more of an angle. Same in college, a little bit more than the pros. So it's a wide spread. So we got 1st and 5, 1st and goal at the 5, 6 seconds left.
This more than likely the last play.
Kane
got it.
Touchdown Panthers. Hard seam route, hard slant. Not very well defended by the Waupun Warriors, but I'll tell you, Niles threw that nice and low. Only person that's going to catch that ball or have a hand on that ball is going to be Zach Kane. Very well thrown by Colin Niles.
Yeah, but he leaves 2 seconds on the clock.
Well, we can take care of that with one kickoff. That's for sure. Nice job by the Panthers utilizing that clock, getting out of bounds, being smart about it, and running a good offense.
55 seconds? Is that what they had?
I believe they had less than that. I think it was 46, if I'm not mistaken.
When they got the ball around midfield.
Right. And it was a well-run offensive series there. Nice job by the Panthers. Kick is good, 28-7 for the Panthers. They lead by 21. Meyer Motors in Plymouth is your source for new or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and minivans, and now offer emissions testing. Meyer Motors has been doing business right here in Plymouth since 1926 and are proud to be a part of the Plymouth community. You can visit Meyer Motors online at www.gomeyermotors.com or feel free to stop through and meet their friendly and knowledgeable staff. If you value selection, price, and service, then you'll find great value at Meyer Motors in Plymouth. Meyer Motors, always a better deal. In all ways.
In all ways. Oh.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Get that final kick here, 2 seconds left, so we'll either go all the way or we go to halftime. This will be it.
Well, you're going to see something on the ground. They should be kicking it right to number 57. Just kind of make it squat down in the middle there.
This is one where you just want to drill it, you know? Just a knuckleball. Yeah,
just like
that's
well
what
done.
you want.
Ball's tipped. That's going to run the clock out for sure. As long as the Panthers put them on the ground, and they do, that'll end the half.
That'll make half.
28-7. And we're going to swing right around here. And, Mike, we're going to get a kind of a picture of our mugs here, which is not a happy thing for the people out there.
You do have a face for radio, Brad. I want to just mention that the Panthers had a lull in the game somewhere around midway through the end of the first quarter into the second quarter. They had a little bit of a down point, but boy, they end up on a high note with the momentum on their side going into halftime.
What they did is smart stuff. They got back to some basics. They did some simple things. One trick play made a difference for us late in the second quarter. Very well run. Kids very disciplined on that. But 28-7, Panthers played about that good, that well or whatever. But they had a little lull. You're exactly right.
And they will start with the ball. They accept the kickoff to start that second half. So we're expecting the Panther offense to go right back out there and go at it.
I think they can do it easily. To tell you the truth.
We'll be right back.
And we're back. Welcome back for the second half, and we have a few statistics here. For the Waupun Warriors, we do not have programs, so we do not know the names, but number 26 here, key running back, 11 rushes for 40 yards, and Not good, not bad, but a couple times been able to bounce it outside and get some significant yardage. Their quarterback, number 2, 11 for 19 for 146 yards, 1 touchdown and 1 interception. And I got to tell you, I'm impressed. I mean,
yeah, I am
he's better than 50%, and the 1 interception was just a real nice play by Reichert. For the Panthers, Williford has 12 carries for 111 yards. That's
already
almost a 10-yard carry average, and you might see a heavy dose of Tyler Williford in the second half. Colin Niles is 11 for 17 for 146 yards. Very similar to the other quarterback, a little bit better percentages there. Has 1 touchdown and 1 interception. And at halftime, I'll talk a little bit about, what happened with that interception. And, black jerseys blend with black sideline jerseys, and he was throwing to the sideline. He might have never seen that kid whatsoever, but boy, he sure made up for it at the end of the first half by
That's right.
Sustaining drives and getting that late touchdown.
He directed that just fine down the stretch.
So the Panthers lead 28-7. They will receive the ball in the second half and hopefully get right back on track. Again, Williford,
I expect him to carry the ball a lot.
I would expect to, and unless Coach Grahn has other things he wants to work on. The report on Staling is that indeed it is a wrist lower arm injury. No significant diagnosis at this point. It was put in a splint to stabilize. He had a strained wrist coming into the game, and this injury is a little quite more significant. Do not know if it's a break, dislocation, whatever, but he will not be available in the second half. Just about ready to get underway. Kane and
They'll go out of bounds.
out of bounds.
So Panthers actually will get that up there at the 35-yard line.
They will indeed get it at the 35-yard line. Back deep with Kane. I did not know Gabe Meyer is the other back, sophomore, probably taking his spot of Staling in that deep formation. So Panthers will begin their first offensive series at their own 35.
And here we go.
Panthers did a nice job of overcoming some penalties in that last part of the first half also.
On 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line to start the second half.
Formation here is
Whoa, nowhere to go.
pistol with a back, and they're looking for the shovel pass. That was well defended by the Waupun Warriors. No gain on the play.
Niles gets back to the line of scrimmage and barely bring up 2nd down and 10.
That's the kind of play, Mike, that you hope that you can do that shovel pass, but that was not available there.
Well read by the Waupun defense. Now we're on 2nd down and 10. Split wide left.
Williford over the left side.
Oh,
well defended there by the Waupun Warriors.
Well, they've done a little work on their X's and O's during half so far.
I talked a little bit with some of the coaching staff at halftime, and Oman's at the fullback, been forced into duty. Doesn't normally play there. A little undersized, but he's the kind of kid that'll hit. But he's the kind of kid you like to go straight at. He likes to go straight at people. When they get out to the edges, it's hard for him to do that hook or kick out block. Much more difficult.
3rd down and a long 10, so it's certainly passing situation. Look for Kane.
Double wide
number
both ways.
9.
Straight drop. Niles will be sacked. No, he's going to break loose. He's looking down the field. Bukini's wide open deep, and he's going to catch it.
He's got it.
That's one Colin Niles like to have back. He threw that to the boundary, and I'll tell you, Bukini barely was able to reel it in. But I tell you, if he throws that safe, Bukini catches that and goes the distance.
But if you don't have Colin Niles, he wouldn't be throwing it at all because he shook off a tackler.
He did.
Had sense of mind to still look for an open person. So that drive keeps alive. They're down Waupun territory at the 38-yard line, 39.
37, an 18-yard pickup. Williford over the right side, going to bust it back inside.
Yeah,
going to be brought
Willie's
down
back
very
at
easily,
it.
and the ball comes loose, but a whistle.
Whistle blowing.
This is one that benefits the Panthers here. Early whistle. Gain of about 8, I'm going to say.
Yep.
They'll bring up 2nd and 2.
Ball right at the 30-yard line.
Denzine right. Kane left. I formation. Tight end to the right side. Williford over the right side. Behind the power formation.
Yep, he'll get that first down and then some down to the 25-yard line.
You know, almost gets to a point where, you know, if Williford can get 5-6 yards at a crack going straight ahead, the tough time he has is off tackle when you have to make a hook block or a kick out block. They're having a tough time with that against this defense, but going right at him, the offensive line has done a nice job.
Why change anything?
I formation, same formation as before. Fake the dive. Going to roll right. He's going to bounce outside. He's going to turn it up and step out of bounds inside the 20.
Down near the 15. Goes out of bounds from something short of the 15, around the 16, 17-yard line.
Yep. Well, let's set that offensive line for you. At center is Bradley. Left guard is Saladini with left tackle Olig. The right guard is Held, and the right tackle is Meinert. Tight end is Albers. Albers is on the left side. Split left is Denzine. Straight dive with Williford, and he's going to run over the linebacker. Sure. He's going to gain about 6 or 7 again. First down to about the 10-yard line. Nothing fancy there, Mike.
Nothing. And it doesn't have to be when you've got a line that's winning. When they win in the box, you're going to gain yards. You don't have to be fancy.
When your number 50s and number 60s and your number 70s are winning the battle with their numbers, you feel pretty confident.
You know, they always make this term, they always use the term skilled positions, and they talk about this backfield. That backfield isn't skilled at all. It's those down linemen that are skilled. When you can win that battle in the box.
I've often said, and I've said this many times and when I did coach, is that if you don't have the ball, there's only one ball out there. If you don't have the ball, you are a glorified guard.
That's right.
You know, if you're a running back and you got to be a lead blocker or a wide receiver or a quarterback that gives up the ball and has to lead a play, you know, you're nothing more than a glorified guard out of the skill position. 2nd and 4, second goal at the 4. Williford will take it down inside the 5-yard line. Not much gain there.
I really thought they could get one first down somewhere around the 1.
I guess you're right.
Because we got 3rd and 4, and I believe they're sitting on the 4.5, you know.
3rd and 3 at the 4, so they can get a first down inside the 1-yard line. You gonna see anything fancy here, Mike, or are you gonna see them coming right at you?
Straight ahead.
Maybe something off tackle to the right here. Power formation is to the right side. That's not quite off tackle. That's a fake keep. Niles will walk right in.
Yep.
Good ball fake. The defense really went with the ball fake, and Colin Niles will walk it in for the touchdown. 34-7 for the Panthers.
They'll be going for 1. Looks like.
No, what they did there, Mike, is they really got the flow going one way, and Colin Niles, good ball fake.
Yeah.
You don't have to make a great ball fake, but a good enough ball fake to get the flow of the defense that way.
No, his dad might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
His dad, knowing how well he runs and how big his rear end is, he might have got sacked for a 20-yard loss. I don't know.
He can't run backwards 20 yards. 35-7, Panthers lead, 7:56 left in the 3rd quarter.
Whether you're looking for Cellcom cellular phones, mobile internet services, or satellite TV service or TV antennas, Plymouth Radio Shack can take care of your needs. They are your source for Cellcom, DirecTV, and Dish Network. Sales, installation, and service. See Dan or Allison in the store at 534 Walton Drive, just north of Walmart on Highway 57 in Plymouth. Plymouth Radio Shack, see what they can do to help you.
And Waldo State Bank, serving the community since 1913. That's about when Scott
Scott Richards was born, right about that time.
Since 1913. Come visit us at 119 North Depot Street in bustling downtown Waldo. WaldoStateBank.com. www.WaldoStateBank.com.
We would like to say that we miss Scott Richards tonight, but we can't say that.
I can't do that. I can't say that.
Okay. Scott Richards on vacation in the Northwoods. Nice long drive down inside the 5, down about the 4-yard line. Good coverage by the Panthers. He's going to bounce outside here. Panthers having a tough time putting him down on the ground, but they're going to put him on the ground inside the 25. Anytime you're inside the 25-yard line on coverage in high school athletics, that's pretty darn nice.
That's right. And that's where the defense will get their first touch out there to start the second half.
And I'm sure Coach Knaus has made some adjustments. Two things he's probably talked about a little bit is that if you have the back on your side, you got to be a little more conscious of the quick pitch and the seam routes. They like a lot of slant routes. I think they've already gone over that. He just want to make sure everybody's aware that, we can jump those routes a little bit and either pick or bust them up here a little bit. See what happens
that slant work. Here it is again.
Good hustle there. And intercepted. Good pressure by Luke Held, and I believe it's going to be Bocchini coming up with that.
I believe so.
Underthrown, and I'll tell you.
Underthrown because he was hit on throwing.
Absolutely. Good pressure. Wes Minert had outside protection and was chasing him to silent, but Luke Held comes all the way from the right side of defense, and Luke Held has what we call a major motor.
Yep.
He's like a non-stop force out there. Nice job of chasing that one down.
So one play, and the Panthers are back out there.
42-yard line. Niles in his shotgun formation. Ball fake. And going to throw the home run ball.
He's open.
Bocchini's there. He catches it. Touchdown! Now that ball was thrown very, very well to the outside shoulder. And I'm going to tell you, Bocchini did a nice job of adjusting to that ball, Mike.
2 touchdowns in 12 seconds. In the space of 12 seconds.
Well, and you might, with this extra point, it's a big extra point, and you can explain that to the viewers after the extra point. It has to be good for us to make it good. Weinbauer to attempt the extra point here with Colin Niles holding. Snap from, I believe, Zach Kane, and it is good. 42-7, and Mike, explain what happens now.
Well, there's a 35-point spread. The Panthers lead by 35 points, and in high school football, they call it the mercy rule. When you're ahead by 35 points over your opponent, the clock is unstoppable. So after the kickoff and the first play from scrimmage, out of bounds, incomplete pass, doesn't matter, the clock will run. The only time it'll stop is change of possession, or some kind of a touchdown.
Timeout, change of possession, and some kind of score, exactly.
Or a penalty. Otherwise, the clock will just continue to run. So this game is going to go very quickly.
Right. Even though Waupun throws the ball a lot, the clock will not stop.
That's right.
With incompletion. And so now the quarter and the half get a lot shorter as long as we play defense.
That's right.
Last week we had the mercy rule going on with New Holstein, and if it wasn't for their missed extra point, they would have stopped the mercy rule.
Yep.
Another nice job of kicking that ball
nice
deep.
job.
Now that's inside the 5 again.
You bet.
Got a little seam
Whoa.
here. And Bodie Reichert making a nice sure tackle right there. Boy, he found a seam, and that's one thing as a special teams coach, whoever takes care of that. I know a lot of shared responsibilities happen there. They're going to shore that up.
Now, normally the clock would be stopped.
Right.
Now the clock is
because
running.
It's not a change of possession here.
So now everything runs very, very quickly. We're down to 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Waupun comes up to the line of scrimmage. 42-7. That's the score. And keep it on the ground.
Exactly.
They're going to get some yardage.
Well, here's the situation. We have a substitute there on the right defensive end is number 73. Number 73. Let me look that one up. Brian Cheka checks in. Cheka checks in. That's pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
But that's one of those situations where at halftime, he's got to stay with the coaches. He needed to keep that outside leverage and got caught inside a little bit there. 1st and 10. Straight dive there.
Nothing there. That was not going to happen.
But Cheka right there, along with Dylan Ermer.
Yep.
Nice job by those two gentlemen. Leslie Minor still at the defensive end on this side.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and 12. Loss on the play.
Panthers are making some changes here just to keep some fresh people out there and you know, get some other kids some experience. We've talked about how they're trying to develop next kid up. Corner blitz. Bobble there. Tyler Williford will take him down.
Actually takes the ball away, but whistle had blown.
Well, every week Tyler Williford gets more and more comfortable at that Mike linebacker. He's a main linebacker. He's a guy that's supposed to make a lot of plays. Early on was having a tough time. I shouldn't say a tough time, just wasn't coming as natural. He's getting more and more comfortable every week and playing a better game every week. So nothing but growth out of Tyler Williford on the defensive end.
This is 3rd and 15 now. 3rd and 15.
Trips to the left, single to the right. Decent pressure there. Cheka will tackle and sack him. So Brian Cheka doing a nice job of making up the difference here.
He had a little struggle on that 1st down, but then 2 great plays in this series.
Exactly.
Brings up 4th down. And
4th and a bunch.
Well, they've got a punt here. Now,
4th and about 23.
Important to note, I don't think they've punted.
They punted.
They did.
They did punt one time.
Yep.
Long and out of bounds.
And it was out of bounds.
This is their quarterback.
Well, we're giving him a lot of yards here.
Wobbler. Bikini will.
Taking at the 40.
He's going to bounce outside. He's got a chance
45
now.
midfield. He gets tackled in Waupun territory and a little extra push there at the end, but
we have a flag down. I think it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct or something of that set.
Now here they are discussing the penalty, and the clock will continue to run. I thought it would stop on a penalty.
Well, it's supposed to continue to run, but they're supposed to be pretty, if it's going to take them a long time to sort this out, they should be stopping the clock. But I don't have a problem either way. 42-7, we're up. So this might be a dead ball. No, it's a personal foul. Unsportsmanlike. I called it. Number 56. And another personal foul against the Panthers. So they're going to offset, and I believe you're going to end up replaying the down. Possibly.
Unless they're dead ball.
Both ways?
Unless they're dead ball rule. Otherwise, they're going to punt again. They are going to punt again.
Indeed, that's the case.
And the clock ran through the whole thing. I don't think it should have.
Well, not for something that long, but maybe the officials have a heavy date tonight, too. Who knows, right?
And they're still talking about it.
Discussing the enforcement of the rule.
They're going to discuss this thing right into the 4th quarter. And, of course, Coach Knaus is wanting some clarification, which is going to add another minute of clock.
Well, about, a minute and about 30 seconds came off the clock at that time.
Sure. Then a punt again.
Much better punt. End over end. Bikini will retrieve from this 32. Nice job of getting north-south. He's got the edge.
Oh,
he's down the sideline. One man to beat. Spins. He's still on his feet. Still on his feet. Nice return. He's still. He's going to score.
Touchdown. Unbelievable. Did you get all that, Kurt, on film? Unbelievable.
68-yard punt return. Couple times he should have been easily knocked out of bounds.
He spins, he comes back in, goes against the grain, gets kicked almost out of bounds, keeps his footing, and a touchdown for the Panthers.
Now, there's only one bad thing about that. It stops the clock. But we'll take the score. Nice return by Bikini.
Okay, we'll let him kick that one over.
Dominic Bikini with an excellent punt return. That might have been one of the most entertaining punt returns I've seen in a long time.
That's right. I wish we were filming from the other side and a bit higher where you could see everything happen, but I'm sure Kurt got every look at this.
The kick is up, and it is
good.
good.
We could here where we're located. Now that's one.
49-7, Panthers lead with 2:37 left in the third quarter.
For the largest selection of diamond and colored gemstone jewelry, shop at Niesman's Diamond Center, where you always find a great buy. Niesman's is located at W5132 County Trunk O, just north of Highway 23, on the corner of Pleasant View Road and County Trunk O. That's Niesman's Diamond Center.
All right.
And Four Seasons Comfort is all about quality service with your comfort in mind, servicing all of Sheboygan County. They specialize in installing and servicing residential and commercial heating, cooling systems, plus refrigeration and boilers. Four Seasons Comfort handles Train and Heil heating and cooling system. If you're looking for update your furnace or AC, call Four Seasons Comfort 565-2095. 565-2095. That's Four Seasons Comfort. And one more, Bank First National. You'll discover what community banking is all about. Local people making local decisions to help you make banking easy. Our ties to Plymouth area are strong. We're fully committed to your community. Visit us today and discover what makes Bank First an easy choice for all your financial needs. That's Bank First National.
49-7, Panthers lead, 2:37 left, and another nice kick. This one's right. He's been in the same spot 3 times here, right down inside the 5-yard line. And he's going to get it out to about the 25-yard line. Again, nice coverage by the Panthers. 1st and 10 for the Waupun Warriors. No, it's a completely different half here compared to the first half, Mike. I mean, the Panthers played very well first half, but this second half's been all about white shirts.
Now, we're going to see a lot of new numbers out there, so we're going to try to pick a few of them up because we're at the point of this game where we can put some fresh faces in. There's some guys that go to practice every day but don't get to see the time on the field.
We'll get that defensive line. Got Ermer on the nose. Cheka at one defensive end. The other defensive end is Aaron Unger, number 25 senior. At the linebacker position, Williford will stay at the mic. Number 55 now comes in and plays inside with Cole Brugink, that is. Along with Ullman, I think, is still out there, number 40. Your outside linebackers are Alber and Miskey. There's that quick pitch. Nice job by Aaron Unger to get out there and get after that, make sure that ball was not going to go to the sideline. In that situation, he did a real nice job of stretching that. Got kicked out a little bit, but very well played by Aaron Unger. 3rd and about 5 yards. At the corners are Pickard and Bocchini. And the 2 safeties are Reichert and Lucas Johnson, number 15. There's a quick out, and Miskey will bring him down short of the first down, I believe. Just short.
Just short of the first down, maybe a yard short.
4th and about 1. Well, I think you'll see the Waupun Warriors go for this one right here.
Now you're down by 42 points already. I don't know if you want to.
They're going to go for it,
Sure.
and you know, the Panthers just going to play it safe. Got to kind of have a prevent defense here. Albers is going to make the play. Loose ball, incomplete. Albers was all over that. I'll tell you, Albers read that real well right off the bat. Ben Albers, a senior tight end linebacker, got right on top of that. Kid bobbled the ball, and Albers really got there so quick he gave it up.
The Panthers will take over in. Well, certainly in
Waupun territory.
I'm trying to get it down here, somewhere around the 35.
But that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. It goes a lot quicker when the clock's running.
Sure does.
And the clock does stop to end the quarter, and the Panthers will be down right in front of us. We're not able to get on the 50-yard line tonight just because of the setup here, but we're here on about the 40.
Let me talk about Plymouth Community Education and Recreation. Their fall registration has opened. Look for the course guide on the website throughout the community and its September Plymouth Review. New children's classes include in dance line, kids in the kitchen, tumbling, all back. We're also offering new classes on tea, sauerkraut, similar vegetables, green cleaning, clutter reduction, knitting, basic woodworking. You just name it, you're going to find it at Plymouth Community Education. They're offering learning and educational opportunities for all ages. Visit us online, plymouth.k12.wi.us. Go Panthers.
Well, 1st and 10 for the Panthers inside the 35-yard line. You're going to see a whole lot of different kids up front. We're going to try to get their names and numbers to you. At the center
string
position,
offense is out there.
David Mayer is at the center position. And we'll get the rest of those as we move along here. This is basically your junior and sophomore group, like your JV kind of group. And nice run over the right side there. Picking his way through.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Number 21, that's Gabe Meyer, sophomore running back. On this side, we have a guard, number 68. That's going to be Cole Meyer. And number 70 at tackle is Trevor Jensema. That's this side of the offensive line. I'll get the other side as we move along. Under center is Jake Schneider. And again, to Meyer over the left side. He's going to gain about 2. At the left guard is number 55. That is Cole Brugink. And at left tackle, number 71, Henry Heim. 3rd and 3. Your wideouts are number 15, that's going to be Lucas Johnson, and number 81, Adam Schmitz. Fullback is Hildebrand. Meyer over the right side. Nice lead block by Hildebrand. And that first down is gotten. Nice job.
Right around the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 Panthers.
Gabe Meyer picking his way again, and tell you, Hildebrand, number 26, he's a senior, I believe, this year. Yep. Nick Hildebrand on a lead block there. Nick likes to mix it up. Nick plays a lot of special teams, does very well for the special teams. Meyer bounces outside. Good pursuit from the inside out by the Waupun Warriors.
Gets maybe a yard.
Coaches running the plays in with tight ends. Number 86 is Nick Schultz. Comes off the field. Number 25, Aaron Unger, will bring the next play in to your quarterback, Jake Schneider. Gain of about 1, 2nd and 9, Mike.
We'll get ready next weekend. Homecoming. The Panthers will host homecoming on Friday night at Finke Field.
Kiel Raiders come to visit. 2nd and 9. Schneider under center. To Meyer. Meyer cuts back into Green. Nice cut.
He does a nice job.
And he falls forward. He's going to gain about 5. It'll bring up 3rd and about 3.
He could have easily stopped with no gain. He cuts it back against the grain and gets 4 or 5 more.
Well, what allows that to happen is that offensive line is staying with their blocks, sustaining the block, creating a bubble, creating some space, and then you can go ahead and get after it, you know.
Panthers down to the 15-yard line. 3rd down and
3rd and about 3. Yep. Meyer over the right side, bobble the ball a little bit, but he's going to fall forward. He's going to get first down. And again, good surge by that offensive line. 85 checks out from the tight end position. That's Alex Lefebvre. And Schultz will check back in. Correct? Meyer over the right side, picks his way inside the 10, down to about the 6-yard line, going to gain about, almost 5 yards.
Got that hole, I thought, closed up very quickly. I thought he was going to actually dance it right to the end zone.
Miskey will check in for Meyer. And Unger will bring the play in. 2nd and 6 at almost the 7. So the Panthers can get a first down inside the 1-yard line. Miskey at the halfback, and we have a penalty here. That could be one of 2 things. One is somebody lining up in the neutral zone, or illegal procedure. Somebody with a movement.
It's going to be
It's a
against
dead
Panthers.
ball. It's encroachment. It's lining up in the neutral zone for the Panthers.
Somebody's helmet was over the ball, past the ball.
Pass the ball. You can be with the ball, have your helmet with the ball, but you can't be ahead of the ball.
Right. That's called a head start.
Well, it brings up 2nd and 11 at about the 11. So will you see Schneider put it in the air? I don't know. Coach Grant likes to just, they're coming all full bore here. There's a quick pitch here. Panthers have an angle.
Going to the
Miskey will
corner.
turn it up. He's going to run out of bounds. It will not stop the clock. 7 minutes left and counting.
It doesn't
Panthers
stop the
down
clock.
to about the 7-yard line. It will not stop the clock. Right?
Nothing stops the clock. We're down under 7 minutes left in the game. Third down and maybe about 8.
Number 50 will check in. That's Michael Birnbaum, a junior offensive lineman at left guard.
Now the coaches are looking up and down the line. Who hasn't gotten in the game? We'll get everybody in here.
Trying to get everybody a little experience here. Miskey over left side.
Miskey's going to get
inside. He's going to be
very
down to
close.
about the 1-yard line.
Might be very close to the first down. I thought you could have gotten a first down. Possibly not.
It could be close, but I think it's going to be just short. Brings up 4th and a short yard and a long yard for a touchdown.
That's right.
Nonetheless, even if you don't score, for them to go 99 yards is going to be awfully difficult. I think you're going to see Miskey. You're going to see Miskey over the right side here. How's that sound? And we have somebody lining up in the neutral zone again, I'll bet. A little extracurricular there from number 56, who already has a personal foul penalty against him.
You have this situation where you get guys in that are haven't played a lot together. This is your JV plus some of your varsity.
But I'm going to qualify that by saying you should know how to line up.
Well, I hear you. You can look down the line and say, where am I? Okay.
Brings 4th down and 5 at about the 6-yard line. Panthers, again, can get a first down. I think you're going to see Schneider maybe roll out here a little bit. He's got great speed. Here comes a ball fake. Nope. Miskey over right side. He's going to score.
Yep. Panthers score. Now that's the second string scoring, but they also, Waupun has some of their second string in there too.
I'm going to tell you not a lot.
Not a lot, huh?
Not a lot, but that's okay. It's good for this group to come off the field after sustaining a nice drive of about 35 yards. Ate up a lot of clock, which is going to happen at this point of the game.
Yep. 5 minutes left in the game. Plymouth Community Television invites you to be a member of the Backers. We'll spread the word about your fine business and organization. As a member of the Backers, your business or organization will be supporting the continuation of this type of programming on TV 14. For information, give us a ring, 893-0006. Leave a message and we'll get somebody back to you. I'm going to run through some of our backers. The Plymouth Panther Booster Club is one of our backers, along with the Osthoff Resort, Plymouth Professional Massage Therapy, Advanced Eye Care, Van Horn Automotive of Plymouth, Jim's Appliance Repair Service and Sales, Miller & Belt Incorporated, the Paddock Club in Elkhart Lake, Community Bank and Trust, and Plymouth Bedding Furniture and Bedding Showroom. Some of our backers will give you a few more at the next break.
Which we might not have, but that's okay.
We might not have.
We can do it as we go along.
That's right.
5 minutes exactly left. Panthers with a commanding 56-7 lead. It's been all Panthers in the second half. They have just done a heck of a job of running their offense and coming right at them. How about a few more backers, Mike?
Sure. Papa Murphy's Pizza, Ace Supply and Rental, Napa Auto Parts, 20/20 Vision, Plymouth Plumbing and Heating, State Farm Insurance, Meyer Motors, Plymouth's Radio Shack, Waldo State Bank, Niesman's Diamond Center, Four Seasons Comfort, Bank First National, and Plymouth Community Education and Recreation. All of those people
supporting the youth and teams in our community.
That's right. The teams and teens of Plymouth, Wisconsin.
Teens of Wisconsin, Plymouth, Wisconsin, absolutely. Beautiful night for football tonight, Mike. I tell you.
Beautiful night for everything. It's just we've had a beautiful fall, haven't we? We're talking about the last week of September, and boy, it has been a beautiful fall.
Nice hit right there.
You could hear the fans go, ooh, on that hit.
That was Hildebrand. Nick Hildebrand, I said, special teams kind of guy, loves to come down and hit. He'll stand and play a little linebacker now. He'll probably go to the Mike linebacker inside for Tyler Williford. And now you see some substitutes both sides. First and 10 for the Waupun Warriors. Cheka will drag him down. Nice job of staying home that time and corralling that running back and not allowing that to get out to the outside edge. Took him off the field. Checking in for him is number 54, Zach Klobachek. At the other defensive end is number 79. That's going to be Isaac Zimmerman. On the nose is number 60, Pat Lemkuhl. At the linebackers, you have number 55, Cole Brugink. Slow snap. Nice cut by the running back there. A nice job by, I'm not going to pronounce his name right. It's Mikko. That's his first name. We'll leave it as Mikko. Mikko, our foreign exchange student from Finland. Came up, made a nice hit right there.
Well, Brad, I'm going to go down the field here at the end of this game and have a few words with the coach.
As well you should.
Maybe a surprise guest or two, we never know.
Illegal procedure, 5-yard penalty. That'll negate the second down gain of 5. So we'll bring up 3rd and 10 for the Warriors. Let's see if I can get a few more kids noticed out there. Miskey at a linebacker. Schneider at a cornerback on the bottom side of your screen. Here comes a pick. And Denzine will make the play. Playing safety, playing center fielder. We have a flag on the play. Clock continues to run here. It's a penalty on the Waupun Warriors. Will be declined. Panthers will take over at the Waupun Warrior 47-yard line. I totally expect the Panthers to kind of take a knee here, and well, maybe they can't because there's 2 minutes left and counting, depending upon when they spot the ball. 56-7 Panthers with a very decisive win tonight. Congratulations to Coach Knaus, head coach and defensive coordinator. Coach Grahn, offensive coordinator. Coach Beaver, who runs the offensive line. Coach Grit, who takes care of the wide receivers. On the defensive end, Coach Brunette, who does the defensive backfield. And defensive line coach Clayton Moore. Straight dive there, I believe, to Omen. No gain. Clock will continue to run. Brings up 2nd and 10. Panthers in no hurry. And a good chance they're going to be just kneeling on this ball right now, and that probably will do it. They'll have to snap the ball one more time, depending upon if they snap that ball or not. The officials will take their time. And the coaches are talking and signaling out that use as much of that clock as possible. You might not have to take another snap. It was blown in not too long ago, and they're going to take a snap here, and hopefully it's going to go under 25 seconds rather. Ball will be spotted, put in play, and that will run it off. Panthers will not have to snap the ball again, and they will win tonight. Panthers win 56-7. Very big second half for the Panthers. And clock running out. And that'll do it. Panthers win 56-7. A very decisive win tonight. Panthers off to a kind of a short, shaky start early on. Commanding lead at halftime, but then they really took it to it in the second half and really performed well late in the second quarter, all the way through the second half. Big win for the Panthers. They remain undefeated in conference. Take on the Kiel Raiders at home. Homecoming next week. Expect you all to come on out and support the Plymouth Panther football team. Again, Panthers win 56-7. This is Brad Valbrick along with Mike Briggs and Kurt Zope on the camera saying thanks for watching Plymouth Panther football. Good night.
All right, I've got Clay Henning along with Coach Knaus here. A great game, Coach?
Well, it ended up being a great game. We started off a little slow, and
Right.
I think we might have, not prepared very well, or thought our opponent was as good as they were, and got a little surprised there early.
Now, I know, Clay, I know you'd like to be out there, but what did you think of the guys tonight?
I thought it was a little sloppy at first, but, we really picked it up. Towards the end, put up a lot of points, so I thought, it turned out to be a pretty good ball game.
Now we get ready for homecoming?
Yeah, Kiel, homecoming, next home game. We haven't been there in a while. We're not sure what Finke Field looks like, but we'll be there.
I know you missed the game, but you're having a lot of fun here supporting the team.
Really supporting the team, just giving them high fives all the time, positive attitude. It's going to be fun homecoming next week.
And we miss Clay. I'll tell you that right now.
All
As
right.
well as we're playing right now, we still miss Clay a lot.
Well, I wish you the best of luck next week. Congratulations for a big win, and I'll see more of you later.
All right.
You've been watching Plymouth football on TV 14. We'll see you next week at homecoming.